Hey there, dear YouTube audience, and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra ranked video. Of course, the one that loves you the most, the Love Giant. I have a dream. And that dream is obviously, besides of, playing in Masters, maybe even playing in Worlds, maybe in Seasonals, is obviously hitting Diamond 1, or Diamond in general, the Diamond rank, and that dream could come into fruition today. We play Gwen Z. Just a quick rundown, because I already played this, but this is, we are basically starting at Platinum 1, and we try to make our way all the way up to Diamond, so we don't have many games left for that. If we make it today, we're gonna see. We try it with the #1 hard hitter. Last time I played this was a little bit further down the list. Now it's the most played deck for a specific reason, because it's fun and it has Shark Chariot and uses it to the best of its capability. Gwen Z, currently the most played deck in the standard shit. 10,556 matches, a play rate of 11.64, which is a fucking lot, and a win rate of 53.66% punches in at that win rate. And because of this deck being the most played shits, there are some decks that have emerged. Obviously, Gwen Z, completely destroys Pike Rek'Sai, which is why many people play it. Tryndamere Volibear also, as well as Poro King Yuumi, Ash LeBlanc, Maokai Nautilus, Asol Volibear, whoever plays that. Jax Orin, Senna Veigar, Aatrox Kane, Karma Z, fuck that. It beats a lot of decks, so the only one that can actually do something against it, according to the data, is Gwen Riven, which sparked up out of nowhere, which I actually also want to try soon. Loses against Formidables, against Scouts, against Janna Nida, even though that they got a hit with the last patch. Any Jhin has been on the emergence, also because of Gwen Z, because they have an absolute great, amazing win rate against them. As well as Heimerdinger Nora and Jarvan Shen, which are still in the meta, and they completely demolished Gwen Z Ephemerals, Hollowed Ephemerals apparently. But yeah, my friends, we are in Platinum 4, trying to make our way to Diamond. Can we make it with Gwen Z? Let's find out. We got Dorkness. We squashed that last time. Oh, and I got my friend the Shark Chariot right away, which is good. I'm gonna toss this away because we can have a better draw at the beginning. Boisterous Host, next Shark Chariot, okay. Not the best start, but we actually attack on evens, which is good because I can just go in with the Shark Chariot, which he might block. Pretty sure actually he's gonna block this. Senna Veigar, there we go. I think I'm just gonna play the second Shark Chariot, just so that I have him when I attack with Stage Hands and stuff. And he's actually a good target also for Hate Spike. If I draw into a Z, that's even better. Then I can get a little bit of a buff, and Z isn't as fragile as he usually is. I'll take the pass, sure. Turn or round 4 could be Veigar. We're gonna see about that. If it is, I think I'm gonna stun him actually. I'm gonna attack. So he can't use Dorkness right away. And I'm gonna go for Drag. Am I gonna go for this one right now? Actually, no. I'm gonna play that, which is good. Got the Lit Glenkeeper. Love on that. And I think actually also Dragon Ambush is just better on when we not attack. That kind of sucks. Well, let me get my HP back. It's 2 Dragon Links and 2 Shark Chariots, so might want to block that. And if you do, this one is waiting for you. Soul Harvest is 3 damage or less. So you can just also Soul Harvest Gwen, but I think But he also has Vengeance, like he has a lot of stuff. Vengeance and obviously Darkness as well. Signpost, maybe? I mean, I'll take it. Could also be Mini Morph, but not sure if he actually wants to do that to anything on this board. Maybe to prevent healing, but kinda unlikely. Ah, okay. But still good, because I can play Gwen and then get Elusive on her. Hell yeah. That sounds good. And 5 could be a Zena. Problem obviously here is wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are at 6 mana. If you play something that would be ideal, because the thing is, Vengeance and stuff like that. I can't, like, I want to activate, obviously, Moonglade Glenkeeper for possibly lethal. So I want to play Stagehand. If I play Gwen, I'm at 7 mana next turn. 6 mana. So I only can play Gwen and then Stagehand. Gwen eats up Vengeance, and then I can just play Stagehand, which is... Actually, it's probably better. If he plays a unit, I can Stagehand it, and then get Glenkeeper. Well, that's another question now. So I can eat up his That's good. I can eat up his entire turn if he uses Vengeance on Gwen. So let's do that, and I still have mana for Stagehand, which is enough to kill also with Darkness, which kind of sucks. Or he just surrenders. That could also be a thing. Okay. I guess we had him there.
Did you see that? I did that. Me.
Well, sorta. Nice. Let's see. He didn't even have... What? Oh, he did have Vengeance. I was about to say, like, why in the fuck do you... Number 1, why do you play Shadow Isles? Number 2, why do you play Shadow Isles Control without Vengeance? But of course, yeah. Yeah, standard list, basically. Seems to... He doesn't have Signpost. Yeah, so it's not the exact list that I have to my left here, but close. And instead of Ceaseless Sentry, he actually has Bird, apparently. Wow. Haven't seen that guy in ages. Rise. Actually, Deathmark can be really funny against him. We have to kind of rush him down, but I'm gonna keep Deathmark just in case. We attack on odds, which is good. He's playing the Burima variant. Let me see. I just see Jenna Rise here, but okay. May not take that even though it's PNZ. Okay. And the thing, if he plays Rise, I can just fucking Deathmark him. If I have an Ephemeral out, which I just bank on, I guess. Or I just make one.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Ikathia.
Going for beats. Got both Zed and Gwen.
See what I've learned?
Not sure if we have to play around much removal here, to be honest. Let's see. Okay. My good friend.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
What was that? Deal 2. Yeah, of course. Buff ourselves up. And we got Death Mark. So we're gonna do that to make sure that he stays in play here. See if he actually blocks. I hope he blocks. If not, kinda sucks. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. I knew this would come in handy. Eventually. And now it's Burima. He has some removal, but I don't know if that should be... if that should concern me. Like, I don't know if they have, like, if Rise decks have the general, like, Burima burst spell combat tricks. Not entirely sure if they run that. And the list that I have open here, that doesn't do anything. Because it's like Divine Wind and Howling Gale. That's obviously the Jenna list, so that's not gonna happen, obviously. We're not gonna see that. Gonna do that. I'm gonna play Gwen. Next turn, we still have protection to any like ping spells for Zed. She is gonna be getting Fearsome, which comes in handy for sure. And I have enough mana to play Stagehand, which is nice.
What a strange, wonderful world.
When is this asshole coming down? Ah, Aftershock? Yup. Well, that's 3 damage. I quickly cancel that and make sure we get the Shark Chariot out. Let's go for lethal, actually.
Seek forgiveness, we must commit all. What we do is so much bigger than us both.
Pause on that. Yep. Hell yeah. Snip! Ah, I love you, Zed.
Did you see that? I did that. Me.
You contributed a lot. That's... yeah, that's true. Okay. 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 That's concerning. Jack's Lucian is a thing, okay. Jack's Ornn. Ornn. Well, I'm gonna keep Prodigy. I'm gonna keep Zed. Yeah. Question is... like, Sky Splitter is a problem, obviously, though. Also, the question is how much Harsh Winds and how much Three Sisters do you run? The most popular list runs 1 of each. Yeah. Other than that... yeah, the fact that he can buff up his shit is a problem. That's a block for the 2/2, I guess. Make sure it doesn't spawn anything.
Clumsy work.
But we attack on evens, so if I draw into Foyer, that's obviously gonna be good. Next time I think I'm gonna go Apprentice into Prodigy. Or do I go Zed run? Nah. Apprentice into Prodigy, then maybe bait out something. We're gonna see.
Rather be sailors, but this looks fun too.
Apprentice. Outside of that, Sharesies apparently is pretty good.
Righty tighty.
But I don't believe in that. And I get that out. We're at 4. This one can dish out a lot of damage. It's turn 4. Jax is 2 mana. They have a lot of stuff to... I mean, also I don't have a Shark Chariot yet. Oh. Host, okay. Host is good. Let's get a Prodigy.
Sword, staff, fish, nothing speaking of.
Nice.
By his hammer. Get shipwrecked.
I was thinking, obviously, Jax comes in as a 3-2. Get up to 9? No? But he's equipped. Not sure what it didn't trigger for. Oh, it triggers right when they... Yeah, when he declares attackers. That's what it was, yeah. Well, you know, actually... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me do the following. I'm gonna love this. Just gonna block the 4-1, and then I'm gonna give Death Mark to Jax, get this guy off the field. That's a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Gone. Oh, I can't block him. Problem. Well, that works.
A bit underdressed.
Let's go. Nice knowing ya. Nerd. Oh, Eternal Dancers is gonna give me... I guess probably Prodigy as a 2-2. Play Duo first, so she gets the buff from Zed. And also obviously you can throw some removal at this. If he drops below 4 mana, that's 3 Sisters into Frostbite gone. 5 mana is still 3 Sisters and Fury. That's 3. He could have a Flash Freeze, which is alright. Blade in the Darkness. Should have actually kept that 2 mana to swap him out with Shadow Shift. Ah well.
There are stories
Okay.
in the ringing of steel.
Won't need tools for this.
Only thing you can have is here is that is kind of bad, I guess, is Catch. But that's about it. Obviously going to be playing Eternal Dancers, also to make sure that he doesn't hit too hard with Saurian here. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Get some HP back? Yes.
I made this hammer. It was so good I named it.
Hammer. We have 4 hollow triggers, yeah. Sounds good. Sucks that I don't have any Shark Chariots, though. That would have been perfect here. We're gonna block the 6th one with Ornn, but I don't think he's gonna do that.
That's a wampum.
Yep. That helps out.
Hammer never fails. You're wearing that? Punish restraint.
think I'm gonna do that. Well, yeah, I kind of have to. This is lethal otherwise. 0 mana also for him. He levels up Ornn, which is not good.
Don't look twice. Good.
Yes! Big question, obviously, is what are we playing? Everything depletes my mana here, but he has 8 mana. He hasn't played a Harsh Winds, 3 Sisters, nothing. We don't have a Shark Chariot, which is also just bad. And you can block both if I play Zed or Eternal Dancers. Let's see. The Shrouded Path. So we have 6. Which buffs him up to 9/2. Which would kill both of them. So does the Living Shadows, and he definitely has to block. 1 more mana and I would have Eternal Dancers, and it would be an entirely different fucking scenario. Here he basically just open attacks. I don't think I have anything. Nope.
Fighting is my first language. Here comes my molten friend.
GG. I think we are... yeah, we are unfavored against him, I think. Against Jack's Ornn. Him, Ornn. I don't know, maybe I should have, like, waited with Deathmark for Ornn? Probably. Deep. Allegedly, we're slightly favored against that. We were also slightly favored against Jack's Ornn. Alright then. Fun time. Okay, that's... Okay, Shark Chariot, Shadow Apprentice. Looking good. We attack on the evens. So Foyer is also gonna be a good turn. Nice, dude. Nice. The only thing we have to fear is... There's a Ruination in there. The only thing we sort of have to fear is... let me see. Was it 2 mana or 3? I think it's 3 mana. Undergrowth is 3 mana. So nothing to fear just yet. Got him out. We have Stagehand. We have even Deathmark, Shadow Apprentice, Xeno. Let's figgity fucking go. What? Okay. This guy doesn't give a shit. That guy's ruthless. Oh, Slaughter. Slaughter Dogs. Haven't seen that in a while as well. Alright.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
Everything. Yes, we can go Apprentice into Stagehand, which buffs Duo up a little bit more, but that's 1 Undergrowth gone. Nice. That's even better. Because with that I can just pull Sea Scarab and make him seize that goddamn tossing. That also summons a little bit more. Now though... Yeah, that's definitely better. Boom. Can't block this. This one is buffed. Yes. It's 27, so that's a long way. How does it feel? Terror of the Tide's gone. Megatusk gone. Nice. Watery Grave gone. Let's hope the other two are also still in the deck, because that's the worst thing that can happen. I can't sadly go Stagehand into Dragon Ambush, but I think I just won.
Give me the stuff. Stuff makes happy.
Maybe, if it doesn't have Undergrowth. Undergrowth could help him here, I think. Because this one's... yeah. This spawns 3 attackers, and that's why Shark Chariot is so good, because this spawns 2 Dragonlings and also the Shark Chariot. Keep those guys in your mulligan. And foil them. Fuck yeah. Not again. High tier god, I see what you did there. This fucking shit again. I hate Freljord and their fucking freeze capabilities. It always throws me off. There's a Shark Chariot though, so that changes things. We attack on odds, which is kind of bad, especially if we don't have a Boisterous Host in hand. Or a Shadow Apprentice. Feels bad, man. But oh.
Sword, staff, fish, nothing speaking to me.
Sure.
Any takers?
Maybe I should have used Stagehand, actually. Maybe that would have been better. But then again, I couldn't have attacked with him this turn or next turn, depends. Yeah. Pretty sure he has another unit, which kind of sucks because blocking with a 1/1 is good because he survives. But I don't think we can actually get that, sadly. Nope. That's a castaway block if I've ever seen one.
Hey, Captain, how's the ship holding up?
Still full of holes after you conquered that sea monster, you dolt.
Or is it? Because that's 7 damage. That's not to be underestimated. Okay. Alright. We can go just completely aggressive and just go for Dragon Ambush now. Oh, host.
Did I see you using my lamp to stir the pot last night?
Sorry, all the spoons were dirty.
Yeah. Because next turn I can go host into Glenkeeper, which is kind of cool. Get our health back a little bit here, which you can just negate.
Too much salt.
Get this guy off the field, heal up a bit more. Okay.
Let me change up my style.
However, if he doesn't have anything... Ooh, yes. That is a dead Jax. That's 1 elixir gone. If he has the most popular list, that's the only one that he has. Could have also used Stagehand. Actually, I'm gonna use him last. Gonna do it like this. Yes.
Plenty to go round.
Yep. Kinda expected that he had something. I mean, it's obvious. But then even Jack's spell. The Humanity. Ah. An old friend. I think I would play Stagehand here, actually. Just to prevent him from attacking, preventing a little bit of damage. Depends on what he has, obviously. Or in a 7 mana, could come down next turn, actually. We don't have many hollow triggers, which is also a little bit sad.
You're gonna want to watch this. Any
I was gonna say, so far I can just still block it, actually.
And you know what? Also for me.
It leaves up a lot of possibilities for us next turn, though.
May I see your invite?
You little shit. Set that up for next turn. To the shadows. Let's see if you have fish hide. Okay.
We are at the threshold
Of something great.
what we do is so much bigger than
Maybe I should have played Gwen first. Obviously, Harsh Wind saves him. He still has mana for that and also for... I'll take it. Three Sisters and Flash Freeze, but... Nope. Stagehand, man. Hilarious. Ah, we're almost there. The okay. That could be Targon's Peak. Is it really down to basically luck? Asol, there it is. We have a 73% win rate. This is not... Oh, this is Age of Dragons. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, that's a good starting hand, actually. That's really good. Do I keep Stagehand? Don't really need to in the beginning. They start up at level... at turn 5. If this is what he's playing. Okay. Attacking on odds. Okay, okay. Obviously, we go Shark Chariot right into Z next turn. Okay, we're good. He starts off with Celestial Wonder. The Shrouded Path, which... problem. Well, I have more. The list doesn't run this, so... I couldn't have seen that coming, I guess. Let's play another one right away, then we had open attack. You little shit. So Celestial Wonders is a thing. As I mentioned. Good one. Yes, okay. Let's Shadow Shift. Okay. Okay, if you play something, not sure if we can win this right away. But given that he only has 3 mana, which is... he has nothing else, so wait. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. That is lethal, actually. Yes.
If you do not have a part to play, take one.
4 damage from the Dragon Links, 3 from the Shark Chariot. Play something else. Maybe like Flash Freeze or something. Actually, that doesn't even do it because I have Mark of the Isles. Yes! Woo! My friends, we done it! Zed, Gwen! Yes! We're in Diamond! Yes, dude! Ah, the feeling! Just fucking... Woo! Just quickly... Little moment right here. Oh, God. Just for a second, I gotta... Diamond 4, my dear friends. Hell fucking yeah. Glory indeed, my friends. As you can see, our current rank, we made it to Diamond 4, thanks, courtesy of Gwen, Zed, Hallowed, Ephemerals. And it was probably because we foiled the Shark Chariot, pretty sure about that. I already played that in the last video, so just a quick rundown for you. What is Hallowed Ephemerals? Obviously, we have Gwen and Zed, our main hitters in this deck. And the Shark Chariot, I also would mention him as a hero at this point. Zed has been there since the inception of Runeterra. Comes in as a 3-mana, 3/2 quick attack. Actually pretty much dies to everything, which is a little bit of a problem. When he attacks with an Ephemeral, Living Shadow, which is also a 3/2 Ephemeral. Ephemeral just means it dies at the end of the turn or after it has struck. When he levels up, Zed becomes a 4/3. He levels up when him or his Living Shadow have attacked the Nexus twice. So it can be Zed attacks the Nexus once and the Living Shadow, and then he levels up. He becomes a 4/3, and you summon you also will summon every time you attack. You summon a Living Shadow with Zed's stats and positive keywords. Doesn't really matter because we don't really give him any keywords to begin with. Next up, we have Gwen. Gwen is there obviously for the Hallowed keyword. Hallowed basically just means after I die, for the rest of the game, when allies attack, Hallow your first attacker, giving it +1/+0 that round. So every time a Hallowed unit dies, you see that when you click on your deck, you see how many have died, and then the first unit you attack with gets a buff for every Hallowed unit that died. So if 3 Hallowed unit dies, that first unit gets +3/+0, for instance. Gwen comes in at 4 mana, 3/4 quick attack. Attack when another ally gains power from Hallowed, so do I. AKA, she always gets the Hallowed buff no matter what. So if you have another unit on board, don't put Gwen on the beginning of the attack because she always gets the Hallowed attack or the Hallowed buff as well. Keep that in mind. You also drain 2 from the enemy Nexus upon attacking. She levels up when she has dealt 10 or more damage, which is easy with Hallowed triggers, obviously. And then, when she's leveled, when another ally gains power from Hallowed, so do I. That's still the same. You also drain, but that changes. Drain 1 from the enemy Nexus 1 time for every 2 power I have. Which is obviously pretty good. We'll just hear the snip, the drain 2 from the enemy Nexus, or of course, you know, multiple times when she has, for every 2 power that she has when she's leveled up. So, this one really goes in both ways. Goes for Hallowed triggers, goes for Ephemeral triggers. Obviously, Zed helps out with the Ephemeral triggers by giving out the Living Shadow, and Gwen obviously buffing everything up. The thing is, when Zed is buffed up from Hallowed, let's say he is a 5/2 because 2 Hallowed unit dies, or died so far, the Living Shadow obviously also becomes a 5/2, which is pretty goddamn good. The next hero that I mentioned is Shark Chariot. 3 of that 3/1 Ephemeral, can't block, but Last Breath ability is, next time an Ephemeral ally attacks, revive me attacking. Obviously, he is Ephemeral, so he dies when he's struck or when the round is over. So every time you attack with an Ephemeral, you also summon Shark Chariot attacking. So that's basically, you know, just an extra attacker on your attack turn, which is fucking brilliant. You can get that obviously with Zed and with a couple of other units that we have in here. So we have Boisterous Host that goes in every Hallowed deck. 2/1 Hallowed, self-explanatory. We have 3 of Mark of the Isles, grant an ally +2/+2 and Ephemeral. That is a burst spell, so we can either use that obviously to go in for a sudden lethal, or we can put that on, let's say for example, a Boisterous Host, then we attack, and then we get 1 or 2 Shark Chariots, and then they attack with that because they're all of a sudden Ephemeral. And also they deal more damage, obviously, as well. We have a 3 of Shadow Apprentice, an elusive 1/1. When you summon an Ephemeral ally, give me +1/+0 this round. You see where this goes with the Shark Chariot and also obviously with Zed, how that all plays into each other. We have 2 of Greenglade Duo, elusive. When you summon another ally, give me +1/+0 this round. Again, this one is a summon, and also good old Zed summons every time he attacks. You see where it goes. Next up, we have Hate Spike, 3 of, kill an ally to deal 3 to a unit and summon a random Husk. That Husk, when you play a Zed, for instance, the Husk gives him +1 health, usually. So he comes in as a 3/3 or 4/3. And then the Husk can be anything, can be elusive, Spell Shield, Fury, pretty much anything. Just a little bit of a health buff for anything that we play next. Make it a little bit more durable. and also to just give it a random keyword that could be potentially game-changing. We have a 3-off of Redeemed Prodigy, attack, summon, and attacking Ghastly Band, which is this one, which is an ephemeral, hollowed. So it goes in with the ephemeral keyword and the hollowed keyword. So you attack with the Redeemed Prodigy, and then you summon a 2-1 that gives you a hollowed buff upon dying, which is nice. Shock Chariot, I mentioned. Stage Hand. This one is good offensive and defensively. You've seen that. 2 mana, 4-2, play. You stun an enemy, and he also has an ephemeral, a 4-2. Nothing to be scoffed at. You definitely want to block this guy. He goes in for massive damage, and again, you can use him to obviously stun a potential blocker, swing in for lethal. You can stun one to just, you know, negate the enemy turn completely, or just get rid of something that could potentially be a problem when he attacks. So defensively and offensively awesome. And obviously, if you have a bunch of Shock Chariots in there, come on, dude, you play it on an attack turn then. We have a surprise death mark. Remove ephemeral from an ally to grant it to an enemy. Since we have a bunch of ephemerals in there, obviously, that also always comes in handy. We have a 3-off of Moonlit Glenkeeper. Everything in this deck just works so perfectly, it's awesome. When you summon an ephemeral ally, grant it +1/+0, and when you play him on Nightfall, which means you just have to play it as a 2nd or 3rd or 4th card your turn, you also summon a Zapling. Obviously, you want to play him on your attack turn. Zapling is a 2-1, and he also gets the ephemeral buff that is mentioned here, so the Sapling goes up from a 2-1 to a 3-1. And obviously, Glenkeeper also is a 2/3, 3 mana. Self-explanatory. We have Opulent Foyer for 3 mana. When I'm summoned, summon a Ghastly Band, and then every time upon round start, if you have the attack token, you also summon a Ghastly Band. Obviously, you want to use this when it's not your attack turn, so you get the maximum value out of this. Ghastly Band obviously has hollowed, ephemeral, 2-1. Also self-explanatory, helps you to get your hollowed triggers, obviously, and even if the enemy doesn't attack and it's not your attack turn, he still dies at the end of the turn because it's ephemeral, and then you also get the hollow trigger. Pretty good. Next up, we have 2-off of Stalking Shadows. Pick a follower from the top 4 cards in your deck, draw it, place the rest into your deck, then create an exact ephemeral copy in hand. Use some Shock Chariot, you know, the ephemeral thing doesn't matter, but this card is just fucking awesome. I love this card. With Nightfall, obviously, it's the best thing you can get, and also with the Shock Chariot, just absolutely beautiful. And pretty much with everything that we have in the deck as well. Then we have a 3-off of Dragon Ambush. This one also works perfectly, again, with the Shock Chariot. I love this card so much, sorry, but you start a free attack with 2 Dragon Links, so you can obviously play that when it's not your attack turn. 2-1, Lifesteal, Ephemeral. Obviously, the first Dragon Link that gets summoned also gets the Hollowed proc, even if it's not your attack turn, obviously, because you attack with them automatically. This is obviously also to swing in for surprise lethals. We can use that again on our defensive turn. And also to get some life back against some aggro decks, so that helps out perfectly, obviously, against that. And again, you know, they are ephemeral, so again, Shock Chariots. Next up, we have Eternal Dancers. Revive an attacking ephemeral copy of the strongest dead ally other than Eternal Dancers with my power or less, which is pretty much everything that we have in the deck. So they can also bring back a Gwen, which is kind of fun, and she can also level up from that. Obviously, that's ephemeral, the one that you attack with, so if Shock Chariot happens to be the strongest one that died, which almost is never the case, but if it is, then you summon another Shock Chariot that then summons again when you attack with ephemerals again. You see where this one goes. So yeah, that is the deck. That is how it works, basically. It's just the perfect... I don't know who made this, but whoever made this, I want to give him a kiss, because goddamn, this is like the best combination that I've ever seen of 2 archetypes coming together beautifully. And you've seen it in the games. The thing is, I think I mentioned that last time. Sir Turman played this, and he called the video "The Day I Lost All LP." He did awful with this deck. I don't know, maybe something changed, maybe the list changed a little bit. But goddamn, this one got me all the way from, I think, even from Diamond 4, the last time I think I was in Diamond 4, from Platinum 4, all the way to Diamond 4. Fucking insanity, like almost solely this deck, you know? This is fucking amazing. So yeah, probably gonna get hit with a Nerf Hammer next, in the next patch. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but you know, play it while it's hot, basically. I don't think this is unfair by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, that's the thing, it just works perfectly. Like, ephemeral and hollow is just... It's just a perfect combination here. You know? That's the thing. And again, Shock Chariot. My new favorite meme, basically. But yeah, my friends. That was it. Hope you enjoyed the games. Hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of a shorter one because I just wanted to get to Diamond 4 so I can play some meme decks. Maybe that's going to be under comeuppance in the next couple of videos. But yeah, my friends, hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely try to stack out for yourself if you want to gain some LP. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next video or obviously also in the next stream.